Hello, Blunt Truth with the Small Hunter made by Blackjack Knives. And this is by far the smallest knife that I think they make. Most of their knives are huge fighting knives running around $200. This was only $22.95 for me, 23 bucks. So this is a little cheapo, and I bought it for a couple reasons. One is obviously it's got my black, gold, and silver combination I like, so I think it's nice looking. Two, it has a true convex edge. One grind does the whole grind of the blade and the edge. There's no secondary bevel for the edge at all. It goes right down to the edge from the spine. It's got a clip point swedged here, but then this grind is the edge grind. It rounds right down. And right now I'm going to do a quick macro so you can get a good look at that and see what the edge looks like. So here we go with that. Okay, so it's the only knife I have with an edge grind like that, so I wanted to try it out. And let's run through some quick specs. It's 7 inches overall, the whole length of it. 3-inch cutting edge. Kind of appears shorter than 3 inches, but that's 3 inches cutting edge. 8CR13 MOV steel. It's a China knife. It says China, so it's got the China steel. It's a nice 4mm thick piece of it. It's actually a hair over 4mm thick, so really thick, stubby, strong blade. It weighs 4 ounces. The whole knife is about exactly actually 4 ounces by my weight, and got a very, very dull tip, which is kind of unusual. I mean, that's really, really dull. I've never had a knife with that dull of a tip. There's no way that that's gonna cut me. I'd push right in there hard. That ain't cutting anything. But you know, I could fix that if I wanted to, but I'm not really planning to use this because it's not really usable, which I'm gonna get to here in a second. I bought this thing, like I said, just to try it out. Blackjack Knives are got a reputation for really good, you know, large. If you look at their other knives, they're really big fighting knives, big, you know, 7 to 9 inch blades, and you know, big grips. But this is the only one that they make like this that I know of. Problem is, when I got it, took it out of the box, and like all my knives, I want to put them through the paces, use them. They're not knickknacks to me, they're tools, and I want to treat them like tools and abuse them and see what they got. So I took it out of the box, went to use it. First time I went to use it, I found out it's not usable. Why? Let me show you. You go to cut something, and what happens? Can you see the handle? It's made out of rubber. They advertise on the website that that's Kydex. The hilt only goes down to here, and it has a soft rubber handle. A squishy rubber handle. that just, and you see this moving around? Let me show you something here. See that? Pulls right off. Squishy, junky rubber. It's not, they advertise, not Kydex, Zytel or whatever, they advertise it's that hard plastic stuff. It's not. It's just regular, everyday, squishy rubber. The hilt only goes, the tang only goes in halfway. So where you need your strength, like I talk about the pressure points, to push into the material with these two fingers, it just squishes right up like this, because it's soft rubber. Sucks. Horrible, stupid ass design of that. Why couldn't they just run that tang down? If they just ran it down to here and fasten it in good, no problem. It would be usable. It'd have a pretty comfortable rubber grip. But no, they got to end it halfway. And notice that this piece just floats around loose. Nothing. This thing comes apart in your hand when you just cut a little bit of cardboard. It just falls apart like this. It's ridiculous. And what I'm going to do is someday try to fashion a wooden handle to it. And because it had that hole in the tang, I'm going to try to fashion a wooden handle and bolt it in, to the wood, and make a nice handle for it. So I'm going to keep it. Maybe it'll turn into a nice knife someday for me. But they really screwed up there on this with this rubber shit. It's not usable. As soon as you go to cut something with it, when you go to cut hard with it, it just bends. Look at. I can't use a knife that does that. That's ridiculous. How can I use that? How can anyone use that? I guess maybe, it's a hunter, so maybe if you're, just cutting a meat with it, but I still wouldn't want my knife to give that much. That's ridiculous. I don't want that for a hunting knife. So it's just a little show knife right now until I change the handle out. It's not really usable. It is sharp. Looks like a butter knife. The edge looks like a damn butter knife, but it's sharp. It'll cut. So the convex edge is pretty neat. I like regular traditional grinds. They seem sharper than this, but this is pretty sharp. Pretty sharp edge on there. So I have to give it a thumbs down because they screwed up by having a half tang go into a rubber handle. That's frickin' stupid. So thumbs down on that, but maybe someday I'm going to show this to you again with a nice new wooden handle. I like rosewood or cocobola. That would look awesome on this, huh? So I'll have to check into that and use my Dremel and make my own little handle for it. That would be nice. I think it would be turn it right around and make it into a nice knife. So a little project for down the road. Can't do a cut test with it. You see why. It can't cut. As soon as I try to push into cardboard, it just folds in half. It sure as hell ain't gonna do wood, so, and it falls apart. It just sucks the way it is. Well, hopefully I can improve it, we'll see. Maybe you'll see it again. It comes with this sheath. The sheath's not bad, nylon sheath, it works. Goes in there good. Decent snap, not the super cheap nylon strap. It looks nice. It's just they screw it up, making it unusable. Decent nylon sheath, not bad. Fits the knife well. So we'll see what I can do with it. That's the end of this review. No test. I'm doing another review this weekend though, so with a test of a really nice knife. Thank you. Bye.